Well, how do you do, everybody? Glad to have you with us. Welcome to baseball action, the Great Lakes Regional, as the Wilmette Waves take on Baldwin American Legion Post out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So it's the Wilmette and Pittsburgh playing in this one. The Waves now 1-1 here in the tournament coming into this game. Again, double elimination, so both teams have a record of 1-1. Somebody is going to be done with their baseball for this year with this ball game. Let's go down now and catch the starting lineup. Leading it off, once again, the Waves are the visitor. Boy, they've had tremendous success when they have been the visitor. This catcher for Baldwin, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, has been impressing everybody with his prodigious home runs here. He's hit a couple of them that have cleared that fence, even hit the building on a fly over there, the arena, Fifth Third Bank Arena, here on the campus of the University of Cincinnati, the home of the Great Lakes Regional this year. The Wilmette Waves had a 8-game winning streak in the playoffs, snapped in the first game down here against Plymouth, Indiana, and won their second game. Against Marysville, Ohio, now facing Baldwin Post out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And here's Danny Sultman to lead it off.
21 is.
Here's Danny Sultman. Took a ball one. It's a ground ball right to the second baseman. A soft little liner. 1 up, 1 down. And here's Dusty Napoleon. There's Dusty Napoleon. One up, 1 down. There's a ball outside. Ball 1. Well, nice afternoon for baseball. Better to play in the afternoon when it's a little bit warmer than it's been here early in the morning. And the pitch. Outside of ball, 2-0. Come on, Dave. Two and 0 to Dusty. And he hits a high fly ball. Center fielder waiting. Takes it for the out. 2 down. Here's Rob Russell, the right fielder for the Waves. Come on, Dave. And the delivery. That's a low ball. Dave Corbell, the pitcher for Pittsburgh. Pitches high a ball. 2-0. There's a high fly ball. Running after it. Foul territory. Nope. Can't get it. Just a strike. 2-1. The brand new baseball field here at the University of Cincinnati. They just opened up back in May. Two and one the count. Come on, Dave. Rob Russell steps back in. And again fouled off. And the count evens up at deuces. Austin Turbin on deck for the Waves. Welcome here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network to the Great Lakes Regional American Legion Baseball. And the pitch. Again fouled off. And the count holds at deuces. Swing and a miss, strike three, and 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We go to the bottom half of the first, no score. Defensively for the Waves, we've got Johnny Rosinski in left. Austin Turbin out in center. Rob Russell in right. Jimmy Hines at short. At third, rather. Jimmy Hines at third. Greg Hickey at short. Danny Saltman at second. Jake Thomas is the first baseman. Miles Klaus on the mound. And Dusty Napoleon behind the plate. Here's Matt Kuntz to face the Miles Klaus. And the first pitch is a bunt. And picked up by Hines. Throw to first. Not in time. Pulled him off the back. And a bunt single. There's Shane Cisco. Well, my guess is now try and steal right off the bat. Or test Dusty Napoleon's arm. There's another bunt. Klaus has it. Throw to first. Sacrifice works and moves the runner on over to second. Here's first baseman Chris Jovanoff. Jovanoff bats with the runner at second. 1 out. Bottom of the first inning. Pitch outside, a ball by Klaus. And the pitch to the Pittsburgh first baseman. Swing and a miss, strike. And the count is up at 1-1. Just underway with the ball game. First inning. Time call. Now we're ready again. Klaus looks back. And the pitch. Ball. It looked like it was a little high, maybe a little inside. Curved around the plate. 2-1. Go to second. They have him picked off. Here's the tag. Got him. Who was it? Greg. No, it was Miles himself. Miles Klaus put the tag on him. As they pick off the runner at second. Jovanoff. Swing and a miss. And the count was up at deuces. 2 out now. Nobody on. It was a hit. They don't have it up on the board yet. They got that runner to second. Inside the ball, and the count goes full. Full count, 3-2. 2 out. Ball 4. And the walk issued. Here's cleanup hitter, Ryan Gregg. for Pittsburgh. Right around at first now. And the pitch. That's a ball low. They still have only one out listed on the board. It's actually two. There's a hot shot, foul just outside the third base line. There you see what we were talking about. They still have only one out listed. There's two in the inning. No sooner said than done. They just changed it to 2 outs. And the pitch to Greg is inside the ball. 2-1. There's a high fly ball deep, but it's foul. And I think it's down in the bullpen down there. Deuce is on the count. 2-2. And the pitch by Klaus actually might have gone behind him, a ball. And the count goes full again. Swinging a ground ball. Right to Saltman. Over to Thomas, and the inning over. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit. And 1 man left. We go to the second. And there's no score. As we go to the top of the second inning. That's a ball, ball 1. Austin. Austin, one of the 3 Division I players playing for the Waves this year. Going to be playing Division I next year. There's a strike. And the count was up at 1-1. Now the delivery. Ground ball, foul. Nice pickup by Danny Dolney. Danny, former catcher in the minor leagues, played for New Trier. There's a line shot. Yeah, giving a chase. No, can't get to it. Up against the fence. Here's Turbin into second and hold there. And that's a hit. Double. Here's Josh London. Come on, Dave, send it off. Josh London been hitting up a storm in clutch situations, particularly, but he has been hitting up a storm throughout the playoffs. Hitting over 500. Pitch outside the ball. Come on, Dave. Ball 1. The London designated hitter. There's a ground ball shot right back up the middle. Base hit. Here comes Turbin on his way home. And the Waves have the lead 1-0 on the single by Josh London. Here's Jimmy Hines playing third base today for the Waves. So Josh London comes through again. Wow. What a great performance he has had down the stretch here. Shortens the bunt. Takes the ball outside. Third baseman playing even with the bag. First baseman holding the runner, London. And shortstop and second base playing normal. Shortstop a little deeper. That's a ball. 2-0. Now, next week, we start our football schedule. Here's the pitch. There's a line shot. Center, left fielder over has it. For the out. London holds at first. And here's John Rosinski. Here's Johnny Rowe. Two older brothers played Division I. One's still playing. Bobby played Division I. Teddy is playing now Division I baseball. And Johnny going to be just a junior at New Trier in the fall. Our football season on the network gets underway. Those of you in the New Trier Township see New Trier football on New Trier Lyceum. And the rest of you on the network will have a chance to watch other teams. It's a ball inside. And the count was up at 1-1 to Johnny Rowe. First football game for New Trier is against Warren. There's a ground ball taken by the second baseman. Out. Throw to first. Nope. Didn't have the base. Nice job of just stopping that ball, so we'll call that a fielder's choice. And replace Josh London with Johnny Rosinski at first. Here's Jake Thomas. Jake going to be a senior at Evanston. All the talk about the rivalry between New Trier and Evanston, and boy, there's none of that on the Wilmette Waves. Go to first. And Johnny Rowe back. Waves now, 1 run on 2 hits. 2 out. Pitch is high, a ball. Well, the crowd is all over on the first base side. Both teams, fans over there. Foul ball back. And the counting was up at deuces with 2 out here in the second inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 out. Second inning. You got deuces on the pool. You're doing well. There's a base hit. And the inning stays alive. Johnny Rowe to second. A hold there. As Jake Thomas with the single. And 2 aboard. And there's Greg Hickey. This is not a grass infield. It is the new type of AstroTurf, if you will. The thing with the recycled tires, those little black pellet things. And while it might be a truer bounce, there's a high fly ball, right fielder. Now he has to dive, and he misses the ball. Here's 1 run in. Here's 2 runs coming in time. And it's a 3-0 ball game. And you call that a hit, I believe. Greg Hickey. It could be an error. It could be an error. And here's Danny Saltman, leadoff batter. As the Waves have scored another 2 runs here. They did call that a hit. I don't think the right fielder touched that ball. He should have, but he didn't. And it is 3-0 Wilmette. There's a strike. So it could end up much like Arlington Heights did, much like Palatine did. You come back and double back and play for the championship yet in foul ball. Somebody's going to do that. Lose the game and still end up playing for the championship. Danny Saltman. 1-2 the count. That's a ball. And the count goes to deuces. To Danny Saltman. Greg Hickey with the double on at second. And a fly ball. That's heading towards the gap, but the center fielder taking it for the out. And the inning over. In the top of the second, the Waves come up with 3 runs on 3 hits. Make that 4 hits in the inning. No errors and 1 left. Here's Chris Boyle, the catcher, to face Miles Klaus. 2 big boys. And he gets hit by the pitch. Yeah, a little hurt. Ouchie. Little owie off that. Never like to see somebody get hit. There's Mike Fanaki. Good Irish name. Pitches high a ball. There's a strike. Oh, now I know why they call it Baldwin, because most of these players went to Baldwin High School. There's a ground ball. Saltman with the flip, out on the first, in time, DP. Saltman to Hickey to Thomas, and there's 2 away, and here's Dan Campbell. I was looking at these birth dates on these players. I got videotapes older than they are. Here's the delivery. That's high a ball. I can probably take them aside, show them a game from the day they were born, introducing the players that played on those teams. There's a high bounder. Saltman with the pickup, the throw in time at a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. A hit batsman, but nobody left. At the end of 2, the Waves lead it 3-0. We'll be back. Top of the 3rd inning. Waves with a 3 spot in the 2nd. There's a strike, strike 1. 2, 3, and 4 are due up for the Waves here. Both pitchers right now going to be seniors in high school. Pitch outside the ball. One and one. Outside the ball, 2-1.
Come on, Dave.
2-1 the count. Little foul ball back to the screen. And the count evens up at deuces. There you see the crowd here at the ballpark at the University of Cincinnati. Now the pitch on the way. Ground ball up the middle. That's going to get through for the base hit. And a leadoff single by Dusty Napoleon, and that brings up Rob Russell. So here's Russell to bat. Napoleon with the lead. Corbell gets his sign. Pitch. There's a strike on the inside corner. Oh, and 1. Napoleon leads off at first. There's a bunt. Pitcher will take the play at first on the sacrifice, and on the play, Dusty Napoleon over to second. Austin led off the second inning with a base hit.
Come on, Dave.
Scored the first run for the Waves. And a high fly ball. Right fielder started in. Now sets himself, takes it for the out. And Napoleon tags up, goes to third. Here's Josh London. Josh singled his last time up, driving home a run. Then a race on a fielder's choice. Now the delivery. Hot shot foul down the right field corner. Down in the corner on the street.
Come on, Dave.
0-1 the count. Another one fouled off. Josh London, the designated hitter. Batting with an 0-2 count. Napoleon at third.
Come on, Dave.
That's high ball, wasted it. 1-2.
Come on, Dave.
J-Lo backs, pitch on the way. Ground ball, slow roller, past the pitcher's mound. Shortstop has it, throws to first in time, and the inning over. We go to the bottom half of the third. The Waves lead it 3-0. So we go to the bottom of the third, and Matt McCartney to lead it off for Pittsburgh. Played it off in the bottom of the third. We have a pretty quick ball game going on right now. High and outside the ball. Wilmette, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. And Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. That's high and tied up ball. 2-0. 2-0 the count to McCartney. Facing Miles Klaus. Miles, big, strong, powerful pitcher. Takes, and that's a strike taken all the way by McCartney. 2-1. And the pitch in there for a strike. Across the plate. And the count now evens up at deuces. And the delivery. Outside corner. Got him. Strike 3. And there's 1 away. Here's Serbo. Pitches outside the ball. Ball 1. And Klaus delivers. Little foul ball back to the screen. And it got him up at aces. 325 down the line. 365 to the power alleys. 400 to dead away center, but there's a big 14-foot fence. Except to the batter, to the background. That one's probably got to be about 20, maybe 24 feet. And that away center. 2-1 the count. Strike right down the middle. Deuces. Ball low would be my guess. And the count's gone full at 3-2. Designated hitter for Pennsylvania. Outside, ball 4. And they let walk with 1 out. Here's leadoff batter Matt Kuntz. One out. Foul ball back, strike 1. Now the pitch in there for a strike. 0-2. Miles is obviously fully recovered from the injury. A little foul tip. Strike 3, held on by Dusty Napoleon. Foul tip, strike 3, and there's 2 away. And here's Shane Cisco.
Come on, Shane.
Miles cruising along here early on in the ball game. High and outside the ball. One of these teams will be done with their season today. On the pitch, there's a shot foul. Headed off into the stands down there in the right field corner. Time was called by the Waves. Had to adjust the outfielders a little bit. Another foul ball. They're going to play Cisco to pull a little bit to the right and give up that left center field gap a little bit. There's a fly ball. And Saltman calling for it in his usual manner and takes it for the out to end the inning. In the inning, no runs, no hits, a walk and a man left, and the end of 3. The Waves lead it 3-0. And we'll be back with more here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network right after these messages. I was just figuring out, you got to be pretty proud of these teams no matter what they do in this tournament. There's probably a little over 1,000, probably about 1,500, maybe 2,000 American Legion teams across the country. And there are 64 playing right now. There's a ground ball. Shortstop bobbles it, drops it, and Jimmy Hines safe on that error. Here's Johnny Rosinski. I don't know why they keep on calling him Josh, but it's Johnny Rowe. John Rosinski bats.
Come on, Dave.
Go to first. Hines back.
Come on, Dave.
First error of the ball game. Boy, all these teams have been fairly error prone. There's a ground ball. Shortstop has it. Flips the second out. On to first, not in time. And score that as a fielder's choice.
Come on, Dave.
So Johnny Rowe replaces Jimmy Hines at first base. Here's Jake Thomas. So Jake Thomas bats. And the pitch. That's a ball low. I would tend to say the Waves are not going to try and steal a lot of bases against this catcher Boyle. He's got an arm, and he also has a pretty good bat to him. Now the pitch. There's a strike. 1-1. Throw to second. Milcenter said, "Me and my big mouth." Johnny Rowe with the stolen base. Only shows to go you. And I don't know what the coach is signaling and what they're thinking. I'm just guessing. There's a base hit. Here comes Johnny Rowe. Here comes the throw home. And they got him. Throw to second. Nope, safe at second. Johnny Rowe out. Here's Greg Hickey. Well, Johnny Rowe coming home. I think the coach is upset about Johnny Rowe not sliding there. He might have been safe with the slide. He just ran right into the tag. Strike one to Hickey.
Come on, Dave.
Waves now with 6 hits on the ball game. There's a strike. 0-2.
Come on, Dave. You're way ahead of him.
High and outside the ball. 1-2. Now, I don't get a vacation this year. Don't get any time off. There's a little squibber. First baseman flips to the pitcher covering, and the inning over. No runs on 1 hit and 1 left. So number 3 batter, Chris Jovanoff, leads it off. Swing and a miss, strike one. We're in the 4th. Heading to the 4th. Yeah, we're in the 4th. Bottom of the 4th. I knew what I was saying. Bottom of the 4th. Out of pitch on the way. Ball outside. And the count is up at 1-1. Chris Jovanoff. Little foul tip. Beautiful little ballpark they have there. I think the Cincinnati Reds helped pay for this ballpark. Oh, ball, low and outside. And the delivery by Klaus. Well, that's a ball, and the count goes full. At 3-2. Didn't miss by much, but obviously missed. 3-2 the count. Leadoff batter in the bottom of the 4th inning for Pittsburgh. There's a foul ball. They say this ballpark seats 3,500. Now they pitch. Another one fouled off. Scott holds at 3-2. Ball 4. And a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Here's Ryan Gregg. Number 4 batter. Ryan Gregg. Takes a pitch low, a ball. Miles Klaus. Pitches, ground ball, high bounder. Picked up by Hickey. Throw the second out on the first, and it won't be in time, and he actually gets away. Runner's headed to second. Here comes the throw. Safe. Yeah, he slid around it. Good call. So 1 out. A runner at second. And here's Chris Boyle, the catcher. So 1 out. Here's Chris Boyle. He got hit by a pitch. Got clunked pretty good by Klaus first time up. First pitch to him, as a matter of fact. That's a ball, low. Ball 1. Boy, two big boys facing each other here. Miles Klaus looks back to second. Outside the ball, 2-0. 2-0 the count. Now the pitch. There's a strike right down the middle. Knee high. 2-1 the count. Chris Boyle. And now Miles Klaus steps off the rubber. The Pennsylvania fans making a little noise here. Outside a ball. And it's 3-1. Now the delivery, swing and a miss. And the count goes full at 3-2. 3-2 the count. Klaus delivers, high pop-up, falling out of play. And the count holds full. Full count. Strike 3. Big time strikeout for Klaus. And there's 2 down. Mike Fanaki, the batter. I'm assuming that's how he pronounces his name.
Come on, Mike.
That's how they pronounce it on the PA here. But they've made some mistakes before. Here, there's strike 1. Right down the middle. Klaus, 4th inning, pitching a 1-hitter. And there's a high pop-up. Russell gives chase, can't get to it.
Come on, Mike.
Now the pitch. There's a fly ball. No, not going to get to a little dying quail, and here comes a run home. And it's a 3-1 ball game. On the single, Butch single down the line. In right field.
Come on, Danny.
Here's Dan Campbell.
Hit hard, Danny. Come on.
And moral of the story is, walks and goofs hurt you.
Come on, Dan.
So runner at first. There's a strike on the outside corner, strike 1.
Come on, Danny.
There goes the runner. Strike. No, we're going to stay put. Fake the run. And faked out Jake Thomas. 0-2 the count. Way outside the ball. Wasted that pitch. 1-2. To Campbell. Napoleon with the signs to Klaus. Klaus with the pitch. That's a ball. Gets inside and off the second.
Come on, Danny, big hit.
Goes Fanaki.
Come on, Danny.
Count now deuces.
Come on, Danny.
Strike three. Caught him looking right down the outside corner. In the inning, 1 run on 1 hit. And 1 man left. We go to the 5th. Waves leading it now 3-1. We'll be back with more here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Here's a bunt. Third baseman, bare hand pickup, throw to first, not in time. And a bunt single for Danny Saltman to lead off the 5th inning. 7th hit for the Waves today. And here's Dusty Napoleon to bat. One thing about this turf surface is the ball's a little truer on that infield. There's a ball outside.
Come on, Dave.
So pitch to Dusty's outside the ball, 2-0.
Dave, don't anybody just throw.
Saltman on it first.
Come on, Dave.
And the pitch, there's a line shot, base hit. Saltman on his way to third. And the Waves have something going here in the top of the 5th inning with runners at the corners and nobody out. Dusty Napoleon at first. Rob Russell at the plate and Dan Saltman at third. Here's the pitcher, Rob. A high fly ball. Right fielder going over. There's going to be a sacrifice fly. Here comes the runner home. Here comes the throw. Nope. Over to second. They got him at second. As Dusty tagged up also on the throw home, but Boyle with the solid throw. But in the meantime, the Waves pick up that 3rd run back again, the 3-run lead. And here's Austin Turbin. Nobody on, 2 out. Turbin the batter. Waves now leading 4-1. He'll pitch high, a ball. Outside the ball. 2-0. Josh London on deck. And Boston can get on. And the delivery. Outside, 3-0. So Corbo having his trouble now, finding the plate. To the left-handed batting, Austin Turbin. There's a strike, strike one. Oh, 3-1. And of course, Turbin took all the way. Strike 2. And the count now's gone full. So Corbell's come back. And Austin Turbin, full count on him. Ground ball, first baseman has it. And then they're not going to get it in time. Austin Turbin with the infield single. Here's Josh London. Josh hit a line shot last time up right at the left fielder. Throw to first and Turbin back. And Josh London hit by the pitch.
Come on, Dave, stay up, buddy.
So 2 aboard with 2 out. And here's Jimmy Hines. So Jimmy Hines bats. Jimmy popped one out of here yesterday
Come on, Dave.
in real time. Out over the power alley in 365 or so.
Come on, Dave.
And that 14-foot fence, too. So it was a pretty good poke. There's a ball outside.
Come on, Dave. Just throw it.
They kind of sandwiched this ballpark in on a hillside. There's a strike.
Same way, Dave.
1-1 the count. Jimmy Hines. There's a line shot. Center fielder is not going to get to that one. Base hit. Here's another run coming home. Here's the throw to third. They got him. They got Josh London at third, but another run comes home. And the Waves lead it 5-1 as we go to the bottom of the fifth. Halfway home with this one. And the Waves with the lead. 5-1. Here's Matt McCartney. The Veterans of Foreign Wars is also here. So between the American Legion and Veterans of Foreign Wars, boy, we got a lot of veterans in town. 0-1. Foul ball. 0-2 to McCartney. Waves with 5 runs, 10 hits, and an error. And the pitch, strike 3, and there's one away. And Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error. Here's Serbo. There's a foul ball. Back to the screen. Strike 1. 0-1. Well, that's one thing I like to see about Miles today. He's throwing strikes. Now the pitch. Strike 2. Maybe got a little piece of that one.
Ball.
0-2 the count. Now the delivery outside the ball. Wasting that pitch, 1-2. We're in the 5th inning of this one. Swinging a little comebacker. Klaus has it. Throws it over to Thomas, and there's 2 away. Here's Matt Kuntz. Outside the ball, ball 1. 1-0. Actually, by this time in real time, there are 56 teams left playing American Legion today. Out of, maybe 2,000 teams, something like that, across the country. There's a foul ball. Strike. So, like I said, even if you go out in the regional, that's still a heck of an accomplishment, considering everybody that didn't get here. And the foul ball, strike. And the count evens up at deuces. 2-2 the count to the leadoff batter. Strike 3 and the inning over. 1-2-3 for Miles. in the fifth. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. At the end of 5, the Waves lead it 5-1. And we'll be back with more in just a moment here on the network. Get off for the Waves is Johnny Rosinski. Bottom third of the batting order due up for the Waves. Rosinski, Thomas, and Hickey. They keep on calling him Josh Rosinski here. I don't know where they got the Josh from, because even on the roster, I mean, it's Johnny Rowe. I don't know how. John Rosinski, I don't know how they keep on calling him Josh. There's a ball going outside. Rosinski family very laid back about those sorts of things. There's a high pop-up foul down the line, out of play in right field. Swing and a miss. Strike. 1-2 with Johnny Rowe.
Come on, Dave.
And that's a ball. Deuces on the count.
Come on, Dave.
To John Rosinski. Leading off here in the top of the 6th inning.
Come on, Dave.
Again, the Waves hitting well. They have 10 hits in the ball game. Strike 3 right on the outside corner. And there's one away, and here's Jake Thomas. That's a ball. Ball 1 to Jake. On a pitch. That's a ball outside.
Come on, Dave.
Come on, Dave. Just throw, babe.
Jake Thomas. 2-0 the count. There's a high fly ball, left fielder. Taking a couple of steps over to his right. Takes it for the out. Out number 2. And here's Greg Hickey. The shortstop. Number 9 batter in the Waves lineup.
Come on, Dave.
Both pitchers have gone the distance so far. Corbell delivers. Inside the ball.
Come on, Dave.
That's low ball. The count evens up and make it 2-0. I was going to say it evens up at 1-1, but that's not true. It's 2-0. Well, I've seen a lot of baseball this summer. There's a high fly ball. That's going to be caught. Center fielder takes it for the out. And a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the 6th for the Waves. No runs, no hits. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. We go to the bottom half of the 6th. The Waves leading it 5-1. The batting order, Shane Cisco to lead it off. Takes the ball, ball 1. Shadows getting along. This ballpark is configured southeast to northwest. There's a fly ball. And nope, run out of room.
Come on, Shane.
And the count's 1-1. For right-handed pitchers, that sun comes right into their face. And also for the batters. Now sun will come in. Sounds like they might be testing the sound system over in the football stadium here. Something's going on out over there. That's high ball. 2-1. 2-1 the count. There's a line shot. That's going to be a base hit. Out to right. And that leads off the sixth inning. Here's Chris Yomanoff. To face Miles Klaus. Now the pitch. There's a high fly ball. Oh, my, my, my. And a great catch by Russell. Throw to first won't be in time. Russell had a little trouble picking that ball up. And then when he did, he made a great catch. Throw back to first wasn't in time, but Russell saved a hit, potential dangerous situation with the number 4 batter up here for Baldwin. Swing in a foul ball.
Come on, Ryan.
Strike one. So Ryan Gregg bats against Miles Klaus with an 0-1 count. The delivery by Klaus outside the ball, and the count was up at aces. Sixth inning.
Come on, Rhino.
Klaus has scattered 3 hits. Outside the ball.
Come on, Rhino.
2-1. Chris Boyle on deck. There's a high fly ball. And Johnny Rowe takes it for out number 2.
Come on, Boyle.
Here's Chris Boyle, the catcher. So 2 out. There's a line shot. That's going to be the gapper out to right center. And we're going to get another run home for Pennsylvania. And now Boyle caught in the rundown. He tried to go to third, and the Waves came up with it. Tag him out. 1 run on 2 hits, and it's 5-2 at the end of 6. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
Prepare for the big game.
Well, we go to the latter third of the ball game. Top of the 7th inning, and Danny Saltman to lead it off. Saltman playing second base today for the Waves. And Dave Corbell, first pitch of the inning. This is low ball. Maybe a little bit inside, too, it looked like. Ball 1. Waves 5 runs, 10 hits. Make it 5 runs, 11 hits. Nope. Nice catch by the second baseman on that soft liner in short center. And here's Dusty Napoleon. 7th inning. Dusty Napoleon takes the ball. Waves with 3 runs in the 2nd, 2 in the 5th. And Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. 1 in the 4th and 1 in the 6th. The ball 2. There's a strike on the outside corner. 2-1. 2-1 the count. And there's a ground ball underneath the second baseman, Cisco, and a single for Dusty Napoleon. And here's Rob Russell with Dusty on it first. The delivery. There's a strike. They put that up as a ball, but it was a strike. Put it up on the scoreboard as a ball. High and outside the ball. I think the count's 1-1, isn't it? Yeah, it is. 1-1. Rob Russell takes a pitch outside for a ball. 2-1 the count. Two and one to Russell. And a line shot. Right fielder's not going to get to this one. And over to second goes Russell with the double. And Dusty Napoleon on to third. Here's Austin Turbin. So Austin Turbin bats. And time called. Here comes the coach out to have a word with Dave Corbell. So Austin Turbin has 2 men in scoring position with 1 out. There's a strike on the outside corner.
Come on, Dave. Let's go, buddy.
Players really have to be aware that they widen the strike zone in the playoffs. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 0-2. Josh London on deck. Infield pulled in, looking for a play at the plate. Outside the ball, wasted 1. 1-2. Swing and a fly ball, right fielder going back. Has it for the out. And the runners tag up and come home. One comes home, one over to third. And the Waves lead at 6-2. Here's Josh London. Josh got clunked with the pitch his last time up. And tried to go to third. And was tagged out on the shot to right center field. That's a ball. Waves now 6 runs on 12 hits. Here's a line shot, another base hit, another RBI, another key hit by Josh London, and it is a 7-2 ball game. Here's Jimmy Hines. Boy, Josh London is hitting. He's got to be hitting close to 600, if not over it. Time called, and that's going to be all for Corbell. New pitcher on the mound for Baldwin Post out of Pennsylvania, Bill Schleicher. So Schleicher gets his warm-ups. Gonna face Jimmy Hines. Waves with 2 more runs here in the inning. And leading it 7-2. You're watching American Legion Great Lakes Regional on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. So here is Jimmy Hines.
Come on, Bill.
There's a strike, strike 1. Thirteen hit attack now for the Waves. Flager with the line shot foul right down the third base line. Down towards the bullpen area. Back behind that lip there on the third base side. 0-2 to Hines.
Come on, Dave.
Left-hander now on the mound. That's high a ball. 1-2 to Jimmy Hines, third baseman for the Waves.
Come on, Bill.
Wilmette with a 5-run lead here. There's a foul ball.
Come on, Bill.
1-2 the count.
Come on, Bill.
Little squibber foul. 1-2 the count. Little squibber comebacker. Schleicher throws over to first, and the inning over. But the Waves come up with 2 more runs. We go to the 7th inning stretch time here in Cincinnati, with the Waves leading it 7-2 over Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So we go to the bottom half of the 7th inning. So Mike Finosci leads it on. Takes a pitch outside the ball. I was corrected on my pronunciation. Actually, I was corrected on the PA announcer's pronunciation. So Finosci bats. Takes a pitch on the outside corner for a strike. And the count evens up at 1-1. Boy, it has turned into a spectacularly beautiful day here in Cincinnati. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Miles Klaus breezing along with 4-hitter. The only run was a little bit of his own doing via the walk. And a hit. There's a high pop-up. And Danny Saltman with that big voice of his. Little man, big voice. Takes it for the out. Here's Dan Campbell. And a foul ball. Back to the screen. Strike. Bottom of the 7th. That's low ball. 1-1. There's a foul ball outside of third. Down in the corner. 1-2 the count. Inside the ball. Got away from Dusty a little bit. Deuces on the count, I believe. Another one. Over and taken. In left field. Going the opposite way. Johnny Rudzinski with the catch. And here's Matt McCartney. The Miles Klaus. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Matt McCartney batting, facing Klaus. 7th inning. That's low ball. Well, yesterday in real time, the Waves were in this same position and came back and won it by 5. That's a ball. I take that back by 4. So it ain't over. Pitch on the way. There's a high pop-up foul. Thomas, nope, won't get to it. Into the first row. Count holds at 2-2. Deuces on the count, 2 out. There's a ground ball. Saltman with it. Over to Thomas, and the Evanston connection works. And a 1-2-3 inning again for Klaus. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. And at the end of 7, the Waves lead it 7-2. We go to the 8th inning. Leading it off is Johnny Rosinski. Bottom third of the batting order due up. Johnny Rosinski, Jake Thomas, and Greg Hickey due up. That's a ball inside. Ball 1 to Johnny Rowe. Wilmette fans sitting down the first base line, right above the dugout. Can't really see behind the dugout here. 2-0 to Johnny Rowe. And Johnny, it's a high fly ball. Center fielder waiting for it. Takes it for the out. And here's Jake Thomas. 1 away. Outside the ball. Ball 1. To Jake Thomas. Going to be at Evanston next year. And a little foul tip. One and 1 the count. And the delivery. There's a strike on the outside corner. 1-2 to Jake. Greg Hickey on deck. Here in the top of the 8th inning. New pitcher on the mound. And Jake sends a rocket down there. Hit the tarpaulin down there. 1-2. And that's high and tight, the ball. And the count up to deuces. To the Waves first baseman. Schleicher gets his sign from Boyle, and the pitch, that hit him. And Jake Thomas on by the hit batter. Here's Greg Hickey.
Come on, Bill.
Third baseman pulls in, even with the bag, maybe a little, just on the edge of the infield lip. It's a ball outside. Greg Hickey. Ball 1. Ball 2. Two and 0. To Greg. Ball 3. 3-0. Danny Saltman on deck. 1 out. Thomas takes his lead off first. Ball 4. And the Waves have 2 gifts aboard. Hickey on at first now. Thomas on at second. And here's Danny Saltman, number 1 batter in the lineup for the Waves. 2 on, 1 out. Schleicher delivers. Ground ball, slow roller. Pitcher looks, will throw to first and take that out. No, it almost works like a sacrifice, advancing the runners to second and third. Here's Dusty Napoleon. The Dusty Napoleon bats. 2 on, 2 out. There's a high fly ball. Center fielder giving chase, circling around a little bit, but he'll take it for the out. And we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning with the Waves leading it 7-2. And we'll be back with more.
I want to start.
Here's Paul Servbell to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Miles Klaus scattered 4 hits, 2 runs. And the Waves with the 5-run lead here. 6 more outs. And the Waves will continue to play. You get to this level, teams are so good, anything can happen though. Outside the ball. Serbo. Pitch from Klaus. There's the ball, 2-0. A Baldwin crowd trying to steer up their ball club a little bit. Ball 3. Well, you never want to give off a base runner without making him earn it. For the leadoff man. There's a strike on the inside corner. 3-1. Now Miles delivers. Ball 4. And that leadoff walk. There's leadoff man Matt Coons. Miles steps off the rubber. Swing and a high fly ball. And Rob Russell taking it out in right center for out number 1. And here's the number 2 batter for Pittsburgh, Shane Cisco. Here's Shane Cisco. Runner on at first. 1 away now. Trying to get something started are the fans and the players. Foul ball off the screen. Oh, and 1 the count to Cisco. Now Miles Klaus delivers. Strike on the inside corner. Had him bailing out, backing away from it. And the ball came right over that inside corner. 0-2 the count. A little foul ball up on the hands. And hit the bat. Count holds at 0-2. Swing and a base hit to right. The runner will hold at second. 5th hit of the ball game for Pittsburgh. Here's Chris Jovanoff. Good job by Cisco going to the opposite field on that one. On a pitch. There's a ground ball. Right to Thomas. He'll take the play himself. 2 down. And much like a sacrifice, advance the runners along. And here's Ryan Gregg, the 3rd baseman for Pittsburgh. Now the delivery by Klaus. Ball going outside. Ball one.
Come on, Rhino. Come on, make this team move. Come on.
1-0. And a strike, and the count was up at 1-1. Two out. Infield playing at a normal depth. Outfield shaded around a little bit to left. There's a ground ball. That's going to get through for the base hit. One run's going to score. Here comes the runner home. Here comes the throw. Not in time. And the runner safe. And it's now a 7-4 ball game. Here's Chris Boyle, the catcher, and he has home run power. I don't like to say that, but he does. There's a little ground ball. Taken. Throw to first in time. Hines to Thomas. And we go to the ninth. Waves with a 3-run lead now, 7-4. And we'll be back with more. I'm a poet and I don't know it. Here's Rob Russell to lead it off. That's a ball. Ball one. Ninth inning. And the Waves with a 3-run lead. As we said, nothing's comfortable when you get to these tournaments. Everybody's so equal. There's a ground ball. Second baseman has it. To throw to first. One up, one down. Here's Austin Turbin. So Turbo bats.
Come on, Bill.
There's a strike on the outside corner. Strike one. Bill Schleicher on in relief of Dave Corbell. Miles Koss has gone the distance, and now Austin hit with a pitch. Oh, Austin aboard. Here's Josh London. He's had 2 RBI singles. Josh really put the nail in the coffin against Palatine with a home run shot at University of Illinois, Chicago. There's a strike. There goes the runner. Not in time. Austin Turbin with the stolen base. And here is Josh London now with a runner in scoring position. To look back, and Turbin goes back to the base, although there wasn't anybody of the infielders that made a move to get back up the pitcher's move. There's a ground ball. Shortstop has it. Up throwing. In time. And 2 away on the play, Austin Turbin. On over to third. Here's Jimmy Hines. Another member of the trio from the Trevian squad this year. And from the Waves. They'll be going to Division I sports in the fall. Baseball. There's a fly ball, right field, right fielder over, and he's going to have it for the out. We go to the bottom half of the 9th inning. The Waves holding a 3-run lead. Let's hold them and continue playing. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Waves 7 and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania 4. There's Mike Finucci to face reliever Ricky Gonzalez on to close this one off. There's a ball, ball one. So, Finucci bats. Ball one. Gonzalez delivers. Outside, 2-0.
Good eye, good eye.
Swing and a ground ball taken by Gonzalez over to his teammate Thomas at first. Nice stab by Gonzalez. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Danny Campbell. There's a strike, strike one. And a line shot down the line and foul. 0-2 to Campbell. Rick Gonzalez gets his sign, the big kick. He of the big kick, fouls one off. Count holds at 0-2. Oh, just a little outside the ball. I think Gonzalez wanted that one. Just a little bit too far out there. 1-2. There's a foul ball. One and two. He of the big kick delivers. There's a foul ball down the right field line. Well, Campbell hanging in there, 1-2 the count. There's a fly ball right at Johnny Rowe. And there's two away. And Pittsburgh down to their last out. Matt McCartney. That's there's a strike, strike one.
Come on, Matt.
There's a high pop-up, foul territory. Jake Thomas takes it, and the ball game all over. The Waves win and play on. The final score, the Wilmette Waves 7 and Baldwin, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh 4. The Waves 7 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. And for Pittsburgh, 4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error. Miles Klaus with the victory. And the Waves play on. This is Mark Braun hoping you enjoyed this broadcast. Stick around for more sports action here on the network. And for all of us, we say, as always, so long, everybody.